Good morning, class 12th. This is your chapter number 12, linear programming. Yesterday, we had discussed 12.A exercise in which we had studied about constraints, how to solve them, and how to plot them. Now, in this video, we are going to start our exercise 12.12b. So, here is a definition. Firstly, see the definition of linear programming. Definition of linear programming. What linear programming? See, it is a tool which we are using in decision making in business for obtaining maximum and minimum values of quantities subject to certain constraints, that means restrictions. See, yesterday I told you one example that is about a business only. Okay, if in a factory there are some laborers and there are few machines, they are restricted. Laborers are restricted, their working hours are restricted, and moreover their machines are restricted. They have to maximize their profit out of that available material, like machines and the labor hours. What they have to maximize their profit according to that only. So this problem is called linear programming problem. Okay, now how to solve these linear programming problems? There are few steps to solve this problem. Firstly, that is objective function. There will be a objective function which is to be maximize or minimize. If it is a problem related to profit and all, that is to maximize. If it is related to cost, then it is to minimize. Okay, two type of problems are there: maximize problem and minimize. Okay, this function is called objective function. And second, yesterday which we discussed, second part, constraints or restrictions which are given with linear inequalities, which we are converting into equalities, then we are plotting the graph. So third step is your graph plotting. Then when your graph is ready, then you will see the corner points. From the corner points you will see the solution, and this solution will give you a bounded or a unbounded region, that is called a feasible region. What is the meaning of feasible region? I will explain you here. Firstly, the definition of objective function, which is the first step. The linear function as I told you, in which power of the variables will be 1, single time. Okay, so z most ofly we will write the objective function with the variable z. Capital Z is indicating objective function ax plus by, where a and b both are your numbers, like constants 1 2 3. It can be any number which is to be maximized or minimized is called objective function. And these variables x and y are called decision making variables. Why decision making variables? Because it is depending on the value of x and y which will make it maximum or minimum. Okay, maximum value or minimum value, it is depending upon x and y. Constraints, yesterday we discussed it, like it is a restriction which is about to see if these restrictions are satisfied, then only we can get the solution properly. So x greater than 0, y greater than 0, these are the conditions. These conditions are called non-negative restrictions. Okay, and now one more important thing, that is optimization problem. Linear programming problems are called optimization problem. Optimization means to maximize or to minimize. Optimization means nothing but it means only maximize or minimize. That means you have to maximize or minimize a linear problem subject to some constraints. Okay, it is determined by the linear inequalities. Step by step, everything is written here. Now, what is a solution? Solutions are the values of the variables. Number of variables, if two number of variables are there, x and y, then you will find two values. The two values will be the solution. Okay, and If three variables x, y and z are there, then you will get the solution. Like number of variables depending on, I am writing here 2 only, but it can be 3 or more than 3 also. Okay, so this is the solution, and when you will get the solution, then you will find an optimum solution, that is feasible solution, in which your function is maximum, at which your function is maximum or minimum. Any feasible solution which optimize, that means maximize or minimize the objective function, is called linear programming problem, is called optimum solution of LPP. So two types of problems we will discuss here. Firstly, bounded means closed. When you will draw the lines now, you can get a closed region. This closed region is called bounded region, and it can be of any shape. It can be of any closed shape. Okay, so this problem we will discuss. And second problem is unbounded. Unbounded means open ending. It is not closed properly. If you will draw the line, sometimes it can be open. So firstly, I am going to discuss with you bounded. For bounded region, two types of questions can be there, for maximizing and minimizing. So firstly, see this question, this example. Solve the following LPP. This is maximize z. What is z? This is your objective function. I'll underline here. See, this is your z. This is your objective function. Okay, z is your objective function. Now you can see subject to constraints. As I told you stepwise, I am comparing here. This is your first step, that is your objective function with, here I told you objective function with maximize or minimize, but here it is written with maximize. Okay, now your second is constraints, that is linear inequalities. So here are constraints, linear inequality. You can see x plus y less than equals to 4, and non-negativity restrictions are also there. So how to solve these questions? Firstly, you have to, as I told you, firstly you have to convert the inequalities into equalities. So I converted here, x plus y less than equals to 4 is there, but I have written x plus y equals to 4. That is a straight line, AB. So as yesterday I was telling you how to solve this and how to get their endpoints. Put 0 here, x 0, then y will be 4. Put y 0, then x will be 4. So 2 points you are getting from this line, and other points are like, if you will convert this inequality, then it will be x equals to 0 and this is y equals to 0. What is x equals to 0? At which line x is equals to 0? On y-axis. On y-axis x is equals to 0, and on x-axis y equals to 0. So this is your line of x equals to 0. This is your line of y is equals to 0. Okay, so draw here a point, your a point, x0 and y4, here y0 and x4. This is your line. Now you can see this is closed. I have drawn x equals to 0, y equals to 0 and this. So this is your closed region, and closed region is called bounded region. This is your feasible region, and this line is x plus y equals to 4. Okay, so this is your line. Which points are there? 1, 0, 0, 0, 4, 4, 0. These three are your corner points. So you will write your corner points here. Okay, these are your corner points. Now these corner points you have to put in your objective function. As I told you, firstly you will draw the graph. From the graph you will get corner points, and from these corner points you will get the solution. Okay, you got the bounded region, and now you will put here 3 into 0, 4 into 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. Now 3 into 0 and 4 into 4. 0 plus 16, that is 16. 3 into 4 and 4 into 0 is 12. Okay, which is the maximum among these values? 16 is maximum among these values. So point 0, 4 is your solution for x and y at which your objective function is maximizing. So your answer is maximize z. Maximum value of z is 16 at point A, that is 0, 4. So this is your maximum function z. This is your maximum function z. Clear? From this example you will be very much clear about these steps. Okay, now I am giving you an example of minimize function. This is a minimize function. You have to minimize this. That means you have to find a solution at which this function is showing its minimum value. Okay, these are constraints. I am converting these constraints into equality. Firstly, x plus y equals to 6. It is already in equality, so need not to change. Its endpoints are, put 0 here, then you will get 0, 6. 0 here, then x 6, 6, 0. X less than equals to 4 means x equals to 4. X less than equals to 5 means y less than equals to 5 means y equals to 5. These are same, x is equals to 0 and y equals to 0. These also you can write. Now, how I have given these lines name C, D, D, E, A, B. You can see here, firstly I am plotting it. This is 0, 0. This is 0, 6. This is 6, 0. This is a straight line. The name of the straight line is x plus y equals to 6. This is a straight line, x plus y equals to 6. Then the line x is equals to 4. This is the line of x values. Values of x are on this line. So x is equals to 4 is this. So draw a line which is passing through this point. This is x is equals to 4. And y equals to 5 is, values of y are on this line. So draw y equals to 5 here. Now you can see these three lines, x equals to 4, y equals to 5 and x plus y equals to 6. These all are intersecting with each other. Where they are intersecting? This is the line of x plus y and this is the line of x is equals to 4. It is intersecting, x equals to 4 and y is to x 4 and y 2. D. X is 4 and y equals to 5. Here E. You can see y equals to 5 and what about x? X is equals to, you can see here, this is 1. So it is 1, 5. So these are your 3 points which are bounded the region. So this is your closed region. And now your endpoints are C, D and E. Your C point is 4, 2. D is 4, 5 and E is 1, 5. Now you have to put these 3 points in your objective function, that is 3x plus 5y. Put here 3 into 4, 5 into 2. So 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 10 is equals to 22. Now 3 into 4, 5 into 5, 12 plus 25, that is 37. Next 3 into 1, 5 into 5, 3 plus 25, that is 28. Now you can see these points are 22. These points 4 2 is showing 22 value, 4 5 is showing 37, and 1 5 is showing 28. But this is minimum among these all values. So which is giving you minimum value, that will be your answer. That is 22 is a minimum value at point C, that is 4,2. Okay, like this you have to solve your question 5 to 33. Almost all questions are like this, but you have to leave the questions which are for unbounded region, that I will explain you in the next video. Firstly, you have to do only for the bounded region. Practice your questions for bounded region, then we will discuss for unbounded region. Thank you.